Alright, are we in a good spot? Are we in a good spot here? Can you see? So what we're going to do here is, I got these Dirty Dingo LT adapters for the slider mounts. So we're going to put it all on. I'm going to get a Allen key that fits this. And we're going to brappy install some things. This is the right one. Get the 3/8 stub. We got a 6, number 6. We need a razor blade. Hoy. My extension cord is going to hit me in the face and make me mad because I didn't move it. So, this says driver's side, like a that. That's nice. Driver's side forward, D forward. We're operating purely on assumption here. We're going to assume everything. Careful with that aluminum, boy. Oh. That's going nice. Okay. And then, so that says driver's side. And then this is where you can slide this. So this hits this. So it has to be, the motor has to be about here, kind of far back. Or I need to trim this part of the block out, which is probably in some instructions. And I do believe he said something similar to that. You know, you can't slide it full far back. I doubt you want to go that far back. Maybe we do. But we'll figure that out when we get to that. What I'd like to do is washer, nut. See, I'm just preparing because we're going to be dropping the motor in and building the mounts. So if this is in an appropriate spot, then I'm pretty much done, understand? So I don't want to grind out that whole part of the vacuum thing. If I do not have to, I do not want to. Imagine that. So we're going to get washers and whatnot. What do you think these are? 13? Half inch? They don't look like a 15. I am terrible at guessing. Let's see if it's a 13. No. It's a 14, which also means it's a half inch, right? Which also means it's 9/16. 9/16. Let's use 9/16. Yeah, you would think that after like years and years of wrenching I'd be better, and I guess I can guess close, but I still am not good at it. I know people that are like, they can look at it from across the room, they're like, yeah, half inch. And that's not me. So I'm okay with it. These are nice. So this is how this all goes together. And then this is their nice slider interface here where you can slide the mounts, except for it hits this vacuum guy. We'll just move the engine farther back. So I guess we'll see. They're almost at the front. Maybe before I drop it in, I'll just grind this whole thing off. Well, dang. And then, yes, here is the mounts. Urethane bushings and sleeves. So let's take a sleeve. So we got a sleeve and a bushing and a sleeve and a metal pin And then this guy goes in here. And then that's about it, huh? And then you weld these legs onto the sleeve. So you weld the legs on the sleeve in any location and way you desire, and then you put the bolt through this guy. That's really nice, isn't it? There's a lot of bolts, nuts and bolts in here. More than I need from what it looks like. So let's open this guy up. I minus a whale. Get the long one out that goes through this and just put it on. I just want to make sure I have all the pieces before I start. Right? Put the bolt in from the front. Washer. This guy. So that's nice. Oh, and then this has a good amount of authority also to move around. That's nice. So then we'll get the other one. Get the other long bolt. We'll spin the motor around, or we'll move some things, and we'll do the other side. Come with me. Let's do a little bit of rotation here. So, same story, different side. We got my plate right here. So we'll razor this open and not our hands. Pro tip. Got the Allen guys, got my 3/8 stubby brappy brap. Number 6 Allen key. Put it on the brappy brap. Passenger forward. Makes sense so far. Everything seems happy. These are shiny. Shiny new parts, guys. Only time I usually have shiny stuff is a brand new turbo. Take a look how tiny this crank position sensor plug is. Yikes. Aggressive. I'm gonna take a picture or two while I'm doing this, because I won't. And then I won't. It's so shiny I can't get a picture of it without it like mostly being me, which who the hell wants to see that? Let's be honest. I'll take a picture of the other side then, or this side when I complete it. How about that? HBD. Alright, so I got all these bolts. I wonder what all the other, it comes with a bunch of extra bolts or something. Maybe you're supposed to put washers in the back of the slider. It'd be helpful if someone would read directions. I like to try it without directions. Makes me feel free. Right? I'd like to see how intuitive it is and how smart I am, or how dumb I am some days. But this is fairly intuitive for sure. I would think that you put these flat up against each other with no washer behind. It's a separate bag of stuff, complete washer thing. I think that bolt kit is for like when you have a small block clamshell and you bolt it all together, because this is threaded and everything and it's pretty and you don't need to do any of that, and from what I see here. Alright, nice guy's going. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take a measurement right after this commercial break. Alright, so here I am, and I got a measurement from the other side where it butts up against, and it's 2.5 inches from opening to washer. So that's what I want to get going over here, and then I noticed it was tightening down funny, and there's a bolt I put back in the block that is now in my way, unfortunately, so I don't want it bending the mount or impeding my install process. Look how far you can slide that mount forward. Man, that motor is far back. So that is not... That's probably the 13, since everything's 13 on an LS. 13, 15, or 10. Okay, so let's grab the 13. Let's get rid of this guy. Yeah, it was a 13. So, if we get rid of that vacuum block, you can put the motor that far back. Pretty wild. So now we're going to go for the 2.5 inches again. Turn on the caliper. And from there to there, 2.5, 246, 250. Perfect. Blammo. Take another, like this matters at all. 246. Oh no, no, 249, 248. Good enough. Good enough for who it's for. Who's that remind you of? So, all that's together. We're ready to rock. Let's get the other sleeve. Sleeve, bushing, bolt. Throw it across the room. Of course. All right, take this guy apart. Put this together. Put this together. Put this together. Put this together. All right. So they're pretty much ready for me to drop the motor down in and see how all of that goes later, once we try to put the motor in. But, so that's the dingo mount in there. We're going to see if that's far enough forward. If it is not, we're going to have to cut the block vacuum mounting thing off the other side and give ourselves some more room. Hey, thanks for tuning in. See you guys later. Bye.